Dog with some... Oh yeah, the push down points to top out. I was like, is he pushing down now? Alright, let's go for game 1 for real this time. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Long bar, oh no. No, what's going on? Dan, what are you doing? Ah, there it is. No, keep playing. Alright. Dan started a few seconds later. Everything's fine. Dog with the first Tetris. Yes, probably Kirby, probably. Dan with a pretty deep double well. Waiting on the long bar. Long bar not showing up. Dog two Tetrises ahead. Finally a long bar for Dan. We didn't see much of the kill screen in the previous match. Let's see how deep we are gonna go in this one. Dog a bit a Tetris ahead right now. A bit less than a Tetris ahead. Dan with a weird right side, but getting the ducks to fix it. Ooh, and DanV's webcam just died. Players getting droughted. There we go. Dog 2 Tetrises ahead. Tetris for Dan. Bro went into the void. Dan just got cancelled. And the webcam is back. There it is. There we go. Kirby, I'm tapping until I'm 1.1 consistent with roll. Oh, I see. Yeah, makes sense. For now, you're pretty much 1.1 consistent with tap. Ooh, Dan with those S pieces, S and squares. Can I get the dirty Tetris? Almost 3 Tetrises behind now. Dog at 307, Dan at 245. Dog is clean. Dan has a funny shape in that stack. Alright, Dog now 4.5 Tetrises ahead, 100k ahead actually. Dan didn't know where to put that. Gonna fix it with 2 S's. But now he needs a long bar column 3, he's gonna get it. Dog burning as well. Reopens the right side. Oh no, and Dan again burning. Up high, waiting for the bar. Alright, Dan is gonna survive, but he's now 145,000 points behind. Tetris for Dan, finally clean. Dog waiting on the J. Gets the J. Dan needs an L, get the L. Dog now 163,000 points ahead. And Dan, this is a Suffer 18. And those Z pieces. Okay, that long bar is gonna help. Getting that T to the left. Come on, transition approaching in less than 10 lines. Dog now 200k ahead. But Dan surviving. And Dan is gonna transition at 352. Dog is gonna transition at 544. So suffer 18 for Dan. Let's see what he can do on 19. Especially on 29. Probably gonna have to go that far to beat Dog here. Ooh, nice tuck by Dan. Getting a Tetris. Dog is clean at 622, Dan at 455. Trying to reduce that lead. Dan is also a couple of lines ahead. And Tetris in the chat. Doing a shout out to Dan. Tetris for Dog 700,000 on level 21. Dan at 568 on level 23. Tetris for Dan. Tetris for Dog. Dan with a much cleaner post up until now. And then actually reducing the lead to 4 Tetrises. Although he's about 10 lines ahead. But Dan now needs 2 long bars. Can I get one? Gets the other one for the Tetris. 3 Tetrises behind on level 26. Dog on level 25, 832, Dan 735. Tetris for both players, and Dan missing that tuck of the J. Gonna go for a dirty anyways. Can he get the dirty here? Oh no, was that a misrotation? I don't know what happened, but Dan is gonna have to burn a couple of lines. Tetris for Dog. Dog 140,000 points ahead. Getting another Tetris, Dan going dirty. Dan not getting the long bar, getting droughted. Oh man, come on. Terrible pieces for Dan. Dan transitioning at 835, hangs an O to the right. Can he survive this? Yes, he can. And Dog on a left well actually for that those 2 last Tetrises, if he can get them. Ooh, this is actually not good for Dog. This is a bit scary. Dan still alive at 860, Dog transitioning at 993. Dog burning it down. Oh, Dan, come on, needs good pieces here. Oh no, hangs that bar to the right, and Dog gets the first game with a 12. It was a tough level 28 with that drought. Oh no, Dan. My mom called me and my dad came in my room. Which is an exactly 60% Tetris rate. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Pretty different openers. Looks like Dan had the better opener. Given that sequence of pieces, it's gonna get the first Tetris. Doug, who was waiting on the long bar, had to create a couple of holes on column 4. Gonna be alright. Ooh, nice adjustment of that S. That's a weird stack by Dan. What is he waiting for? Oh my god, that Vitz. Very monk-ass stack by Dan. I need to reopen that column 10 just to get a Vitz. Dog is one off the ground, getting Tetris, slightly dirty Tetrises. We are neck and neck. Dog now with that Tetris, one Tetris ahead. Dan got the long bar for the Vitz. He's now on column 9. Oh my god, those pieces. That's a lot of S's. So many S's for Dan. Going very dirty now. Can he get the long bar? Gets the long bar. Gets dirty Tetris, like 9 off the ground. Dog is only 7,000 points ahead. Gets another dirty Tetris. Not the best speed we've seen. And need to reopen that column 9. But having to put those Z pieces on that column. And Dog is finally clean. 136, one Tetris ahead of Dan. Bangs down the Tetris. Dan just reopened that column 9. Oh no, that S misdrop. Okay, Tetris for Dan. Can get another one before having to fix that board. Oh, never mind. Like Dan is going to get a dirty 7 off the ground. Dog already running away with the score. Now 73,000 points away. Tetris for Dan though. 251 plays 199. Dan going for another dirty. Gets it. Love an L. Ooh, never mind. Going for yet another dirty. Dirty Tetris by Dan. 2 Tetrises behind. Trying to keep up the pace with Dog. Working. Dog with the Vitz. Gets the bar, gets the Vitz. Less than 2 Tetrises ahead now. Dan is getting droughted. 2021 finally gets the long bar. Dog having to close that right side. Gonna go for a dirty. Trying to burn this off. Oh, that's have given him the dirty, but never mind. Dog only 13,000 points ahead right now, so it's neck and neck. But Dan is 5 lines ahead. So Dog with the better pace. Tetris for Dog. And Dan still with a dirty board with that hole on column 3. Going for yet another dirty and bangs down the dirty. 426 plays 413. Oh, Dog, misrotation of that, or misdrop of that L. Couldn't catch that. Dan finally clean. Gonna go back to a regular column 10 for the transition, 4-6 transition. Dog will transition with a high 400, 478. So about 2 Tetrises ahead at transition. Dog getting droughted, 19, 20, there it is. Dog half a Tetris ahead and 8 lines behind. Tetris for DanV, Tetris for Dog. DanV very strong left, but now needs a long bar, column 7, 8. Separated by 5,000 points, Dan going for the bits. Dog gets a Tetris but now has to clean up the board. Tetris for Dan taking the lead, although he's 10 lines ahead. So still behind in pace but ahead in score. He can keep up the aggression. Dog burning. Dan having to burn a little as well, getting those squares all the way to the left. And Dog is clean, 670. Dan 718. Dan a Tetris and a half ahead. Dan maintaining that 50,000 points lead, but still about 8 lines ahead as well. Now Dan needs a long bar, column 2, going for the dirty. Not gonna get the long bar though. Alright, nice survival. Dog burning a bit more. Dan is clean on level 27. Dog on level 26. 3.5 Tetrises behind. Tetris for Dan. 902 on level 28. 818 now on level 27 for Dog. Dan is about to transition with the next line. Transitions at 940, gets a Tetris immediately. 940 transition, and Dog can still transition with a 900,000. There it is, 927 transition and the team miss drop. So actually pretty close at transition. Less than a Tetris behind is Dog. Dan needs to survive, hangs a long bar to the left, but gets a J. God, can Dan survive? Hangs a piece to the left. No, Dan is gonna be done. Dog, you need 96,000 points. You need A43, A40. A43, the target. Nice survival by Dog. The max out. Tetris will do it now. Can just line this out. Has plenty of time. Nice tuck of the S. And Dan in the chat wondering what he's doing. Struggling a bit on 29 speed. Maybe the pressure of facing Dog. And Dog is almost good. Just needs 100 points, and there it is. Gets game 2, GG's. I already made the playoffs. Oh, I see. No more pressure. Dog is just gonna practice some 29, get to the double kill screen. Still hasn't beaten my PB. There it is. Get one last Tetris. Ooh. Nice, getting a couple of lines on the double kill screen. GG's. 4. Oh, hold on, Dan is not back yet. Oh my god. Sorry guys. Alright, Dan just started, everything's fine. Oh yeah, thanks. Finds quickly. Ooh, dog. Couple of holes. Things down 2 quick Tetrises. "31 drought right off the bat. And another drought. Then with a Vitz 5 off the ground. Ooh, but this is dangerous. Very droughty seed. Okay, then he's gonna get a long bar, but gonna need one more for that Vitz. Can access it. Oh, it's not a Vitz anymore. There we go, Dan just getting the Tetris. That floating minnow on the right. Now a Tetris. Dog is about 18,000 points ahead. Ooh, nice Vitz. Finally gets it. Tetris for Dan. 175, dog at 217. Tetris for Dan, Tetris for dog. Pretty much the same line count and less than a Tetris between them. So not much to say on 18. Despite the droughts, it's going way better than the previous game. Tetris for Dan. Dog a Tetris and a half ahead. Same line count pretty much. Dan only one line ahead. Interesting tugs by dog. Now setting up for the T-spin. And not getting the T, so he's gonna have to clean up that board while Dan is getting Tetrises. Dan taking the lead with that one. Dog takes it back. Oh, nice delayed burn by dog. We are neck and neck, separated by only 3,000 points. Tetris for Dan. Dog reopens the right side, gets the bar, gets the Tetris. Dog now 3 lines behind Dan for some reason. We are still neck and neck. Dan is 2 Tetrises ahead, but 3 lines behind. What is... Dog was adjusting something on the side. That was strange. Anyways, Tetris for Dan. Tetris for Dog. Now a Tetris behind. Now a Tetris for Dog while Dan is burning. Dan needs that game. Gets a dirty 557, plays 528. So Dan is still ahead, very slight lead. He's gonna transition at 582. 582 transition. Dog still waiting for that long bar for that last Tetris. Not gonna get it. Finally, transitioning at 597. So less than a Tetris ahead at transition. But Dog has to burn. Dan is clean. Dog clean as well now. Tetris for Dan. 669. Hey now. Dog at 607. And now 3 Tetrises ahead, but 10 lines ahead as well. On level 22, Dog on level 21, now 22. Dan is a level ahead, gets the Z-spin, gets the Tetris. 86,000 points ahead. Another Tetris for Dog, now less than a Tetris behind. Tetris for Dan. Ooh, Dog now not looking good. Needs a long bar, not getting it, finally gets it. Tetris for Dan. Dan misdrops a T. Dog going for a center well. No, he's just gonna take the triple, goes back to the right side. Dog might be slightly ahead in pace, although he's 112,000 points behind on the real score, but he's also 10 lines behind. It's actually neck and neck. We'll see if Dan goes for that center well. Trying to set up for the center well. No, he's gonna go back to the right side. Thanks down the Tetris. 988 on level 27. 957 for Dog on level 26. Dog having to burn. Closing the right side. Oh, and that T misdrop for Dog. Is very bad for Dog at the moment. Almost 3 Tetrises behind and having to dig high up on level 27. Dan with A91, Dog with 977. Dan transitioning with B28. 28 and he's clean on 29. Dog is finally clean as well. A20 on at 229 lines. Oh no, Dan, that left side though. This is dangerous for Dan, and Dan is gonna top out at B72. So Dog, you need B73. And Dog is clean, bangs down a Tetris on post. Look at that. Just like that, Dog is on another chase down and only needs 70,000 points now. 1.173 is the target. Doesn't have to be aggressive. Yeah, that was a nasty 27, but he survived. Just needs 2 more lines. One more, and there it is. GG's. Cheers to both of you guys. Dan struggling on 29 today, and Doug able to complete those 2 chase downs. Look at that 3 lap for Doug. Trying to get another double kill screen. And let's see who I can raid in the meantime. What's going on in Quebec? Oh, I see Wing trying to 1.2. Crazy to me that Wing doesn't have a 1.2 yet. Dog get... Oh, can he get the bar? Oh man. Nice. 1.457. GG's. Raid yourself. Could I? Yeah, I could raid myself. I'm gonna restream a TNP match right now.
This is a big match for seed placements. Also a pretty big match to determine who's gonna win the division. Dog's currently sitting at 6-0 at 39 points in the standings. Reminder that's you get 7 points for a sweep, 6 points for a 3-1 win, and 5 points for a decider win. You also, if you lose, you get number of points equal to the number of games you won. So if you lose in a decider, you get 2 points. So it's not just important who wins, it's how they win. It has a little bit of a misdrop from Neko. He's going to have to do some cleanup. He's currently sitting at 6-1 in the standings with 36 points. So a win or even a couple games here will go a long way because he is fending off Sidnev. There are 2 auto promo spots and 4 total wildcard spots, 2 for each division. Akadu's saying, hello, welcome, what a great matchup indeed. Neko's up kind of high, 1 off the bottom. Long bar Tetris for Dog goes up to 253. Dog with a blistering early 18 pace. See if he can keep it up. Currently up by 2.5 Tetrises, almost 3 Tetrises, if the NTSC counter is to be believed, which usually it's pretty good. We have Akatu in the chat. Potential Div 1 player. Let's see how he does later today. We're going to have a 3 different Civ 2 matches right after this, and they're all going to be very important in terms of playoffs. All 3 players are in at least the playoff promo spots, but we'll see if they can get up to the auto promo spots and who's going to take those. Any win is going to be massive. Dog has opened up his lead to almost tripled it. Sorry, I guess almost 6 digits. 374 for Dog, 289 for Neko. We're over halfway to level 19. There's a little bit of a hot day in Seattle. I mean, a little portable AC unit not quite able to keep up. That's fine. Neko in a little bit of a situation. Gets his well reopened. Lombard Tetris gets a... Then there's another Tetris. Gets a Z piece. That's pretty convenient for him. Allow him to finish off that flat burn. He's up to 340. Dog's out 419. Dog has about 10 lines in pocket. It's set up pretty high, so not necessarily ahead in lines too much. maybe about 5 lines or so, but he's holding on to a pretty significant lead now. 488 to 367. Dog looking to hit 500k before he even hits 100 lines, and there he goes. 511, 99 lines in. Oh my goodness. This could be something special brewing for Dog here. Does have to take a few burns. Probably just, they can definitely afford them. But let's see what he can cook up here in the last few lines of 18. There's another Tetris, goes up to 537. Neko fires back, goes up to 437, so just about a 100,000 point lead. Some late season theatrics here. Let's see how the matches go. Another Tetris for Neko. He's less than 10 lines. I guess he's exactly 10 lines from the 19 transition. Looking to try to get set back up. Is clean. Will do so with that T. Long bar Tetris. Dog's waiting on a tuck. Gets it in the form of an S-spin. And Dog Lombard Tetris goes up over 600,000 points. Still has a couple Tetrises available to him before 19. And Neko's going to transition into 19 at a 510. Dog's at 609. 7 more lines until 19. Gonna make that 5 more lines. Has to take a few burns. Longbar ain't coming. There it is finally. 634. Neko Tetris goes up to level 2560. And Dog has to form a hole in his stack. It's the Tetris, though, into level 19. Gets it cleaned up pretty easily. Zeppo's saying, why can't you leave someone? I'll never come around this place no more. Don't come around here no more. Okay, hello. Lombard Tetris for Neko goes up to 638. Dog's at 689. So Neko... Dog currently has 10 lines in pocket. So again, keep that in mind when you're looking at these scores. So Dog actually has a little bit more of a lead than it looks. As Neko has to take a few lines in a dig. Goes ahead and gets it resolved pretty quickly, but still does not want to drop any more pace to Dog. Because he's Dog, you know. So doing a good job keeping this alive, keeping this lead not too unmanageable. But at this point, he's looking for a Dog slowdown. Doesn't really want to go into 29 with a big deficit. Though it is tightening up here. We got Neko at 756. Dog Tetrises goes up to 833. And there's a Tetris for Dog. Resolves a Longboard dependency. Gets a Tetris, goes up to 865. Neko is closing this gap. And also the line gap isn't as much as it used to be. So, all of a sudden we got ourselves a game. Didn't really look like Dog got into too much of a situation. Just kind of being more efficient over on Neko's side here in post. Dog's still doing very well, though. 925 through level 24. Another Lombard, another Tetris for Neko goes up to 909. So Dog's looking for a level 25 max out, which is, you know, good. There we go. Lombard Tetris. Dog will max out. 1019. Neko currently up to level 26. 917. Waiting on the bar now. Kind of it just ain't coming. There it is. Finally. Goes up to 950. Dog's at 1022. Goes into level 26. I reopen the lead now. Lombard Tetris, level 27 for Neko. Gets another one in a row. He maxes out as well. 1019. Lombard Tetris for Dog goes up to 1061. Both players playing very clean right now. And Dog is just kind of keeping on here. Throwing a big score. Already a 1.1. Hasn't gotten into level 28 yet. So, great first game from Dog. Neko not really... You know, on pace for 1.1 into... If you can get that bar, it's not going to come. He's going to burn into 21 at 1098. He's going to have to take a few more burns. Lombard Tetris goes to level 30 at 1143. And Dog's going to go into 29 as well. 1181. We're off and running. 29 speeds. Both players excellent kill screen plays so far. Another Tetris for Neko goes up to 1188. We're actually tied in terms of real-time score. So those Tetris in the kill screen have done Neko great deal of catch-up, but Dog gets the Tetris as well. We are 873 points apart as both players' boards all of a sudden kind of creeping up. Neko getting anything to the left side? Yes, he can, of course. He's Neko. My goodness. Excellent dig from Neko, but he's letting Dog stay clean. Dog hasn't really been able to nab a Tetris yet, but Neko's left side suddenly looking very iffy. Doesn't quite get that J over. None. That's going to be it. Neko's got to top out at 1247. Dog is good for game number 1. GG's. It's a, great way of starting things off, you ask me. Dog had the most lead through most of the game, but great kill screen play from Neko. He's going to top out at 1305. GG's. In 3, 2, 1. Tetris. First game was pretty exciting. Huge pace game from Dog, pre-29. Though he ended up topping out, Neko definitely showing us what he can do in the kill screen. Deficit right now is push down points. Neko pushing down a bit here. Interesting. I feel like I don't see a lot of rollers pushed down. So neither player has taken a burn yet. Both players. I guess Neko has more Tetrises than the board, probably due to that push down strat. He might have to take some burns here. Looks like he will. He opens the well. Does have a hole in his stack, but ends up getting the flat burn. So he is A-OK. Dog's going to fire off again. Goes up to level line 28 at 10. Sorry, let me try that again. 15. Oh, 15-9. 182 for Dog. 162 for Neko. Neko a little bit dirty. He is okay though. Just these small little hiccups, but a little bit of a misshift there from Neko. But I guess most players, they would not really be anything to speak of, but Dog is playing super efficiently now. He is able to punish those sorts of mistakes. Neko is in the lead here, though. Long bar Tetris for Dog goes up to 228. Neko at 213. Dog does have a few lines in pocket, so ahead by a couple of Tetrises in terms of pace. Neko misses an S-spin, but won't be too consequential, I don't think. Just a few more burns. And Dog having to do a little bit of cleanup as well. 280 for Dog, 241 for Neko, and Dog's now in a dig. Going to get things mostly reopened. Lombard Tetris. And gets a J for a tuck. Try to do a key tuck for just like that's not quite working geometrically. Managed to right the ship last minute. Neko having a little bit of a dirtiness. Kind of does a T-spin. Hope to shorten this dig a little bit. Ends up working very well. So very nice digging from Neko. Oh no, misshift with that J, so Neko's kind of just right back in it. He's at 276. Dog is 359 after that latest Tetris. Oh no, another misshift from Neko, and suddenly he is in quite a bit of trouble. He's going to reopen some of those holes, but still, just a lot of digging ahead of him. Ooh, gets that S over. He's getting it down, though. Excellent digging. But looking for a bar before anything too spicy happens. There he is. Gets the dirty Tetris. Goes up to 310, and that double reopens the well. Waiting for the bar now. And there it is. Lombard Tetris for Neko. Dog's been clean. He's been scoring the whole time. 452 for Dog, 336 for Neko. And just like that, Dog has a triple-digit lead. We're almost 100 lines in. Both players keeping clean now, scoring Tetrises as we get closer and closer to 19. Neko was operating one off the bottom, finally able to get some breathing room, find a situation to burn that first line away. Another little bit of a heater, 544. Line 112, definitely room to get 600k and then some. It's a bar. There it is. $453 for Neko. He is 2 Tetrises away from 19. There's the Lombard. There's the Tetris from Dog. He's at 614. So there's back-to-back 600k transitions as Neko Tetris is into 19. 501 is the score. Dog Lombard Tetrises go instant to 19 as well. 638 has a bit of a hole in his stack, column 1. So this is going to cause a short dig for him. Neko's going to take advantage a little bit. Kind of allows him to chip away at this lead just a tad. 530 for Neko. 646 for Dog. There we go. Both players now keeping clean scoring. As we're kind of flying through the levels here early in post. Just smooth sailing so far. Neko Tetris is up to 636. Dog at 726.